Welcome to the morning after. It's mid-September. Apple has announced a new iPhone, which means this is now worthless. There's the usual upgrades. We're talking better cameras and more refined materials. I mean, who can say no to a titanium phone? But the biggest change is 4 letters, USB-C. Apple has made the move away from its Lightning connector finally to USB-C. It introduced the Lightning cable back in 2012, and for some context, back in 2012, Android finally got an Instagram app, and we were marveling at the 4-inch screen of the iPhone 5. Aww. Naturally, all the marquee features are found in the iPhone 15 Pros, including on the Pro Max a 5x zoom camera. But both of the iPhone Pros get a new button. Yes, that's the exciting innovation this year. The button can be customized to trigger multiple shortcuts that you can make it within iOS, or you can leave it alone and it'll still work like a silent switch, which is what it was until Apple messed around with it. And if you're wondering what to do with all those old iPhone Lightning cables, well, first of all, always hold on to one because you never know when you might need it. That's a lesson learned from over a decade here at Engadget. But with all the rest, why not make a lovely pair of earrings? No Mission Impossible zipline drops, no voice cloning, just a cursory LinkedIn search and a phone call. Apparently that's all that was needed for a ransomware company to hold MGM Resorts hostage. The ransomware group were able to shut down multiple systems across MGM Resorts, including even casino machines like the Big Bang Theory slot machine. The ALPHV Black Cat ransomware group claimed responsibility for the attack and even said it took them a mere 10-minute phone call to gain access to the information needed to hack their systems. Those details, however, have not been confirmed by an independent security researcher. So maybe it was a sexier, more thrilling attack method and not just LinkedIn. Want to rent a DVD? Words I never thought I'd be saying again. As Netflix winds down its DVD by mail business, which is still going and will still run until the end of this month, another company is stepping in. Scarecrow, apparently the largest independent video store in the country, is set to offer DVD by mail services across the country. Although saying you're the largest independent video store in the US in this year is like saying you're the largest independent retailer of Lightning cables in 2030. Scarecrow says it will offer over 140,000 titles. By comparison, Netflix only offers 5,000. On paper, it's the perfect service for anyone looking to watch Transformers, Mystery Men, or Twilight in a couple of days' time. Let's take a look at all the other news this week. Coca-Cola has launched a new flavor, apparently co-created by artificial intelligence. Hooray! Apparently the new flavor of Coke, called Y3000, tastes a lot like a raspberry slushie, which doesn't sound like the flavor of Coke to me. The company also tasked AI with designing the new can for the drink, so if they're looking for who to fire, probably start there. HP has announced a new 3-in-1 laptop that is pretty much the same price as 3 individual laptops put together. Yes, it costs $5,000, but hey, foldable screen and stylus. Sony has announced an Aibo foster program, hoping to find forever homes for its robot dogs. It will allow owners to donate their Aibo back to Sony. The company will then refurbish them and donate them to foster homes and medical facilities. But in a particularly bleak note, depending on the condition of some of these Aibo robot dogs, many will only really be reused as spare parts for other Aibo dogs. So yeah, it's less foster and more organ donor. That's a particularly bleak note to end it on, but that's where I'm ending it on. If you're intrigued to see all of Apple's new hardware, we've got hands-on videos with the new iPhone, as well as everything else revealed at the event earlier this week. Thanks once again for watching, and we'll be back bright and early next Saturday.